Long before the world became aware that every man's action had an impact on his environment, we in the Grupo Inca were already careful with people, with the environment, and of course with animals. And we were because we wanted to be trustable.
No hay que hablar de trustability, porque antes de hablar de sostenibilidad se habla de trazabilidad. Hay que hablar de trust, no de trace. Lo que hay que desarrollar con nuestros clientes es una relación de confianza. Valoramos la confianza en construir cosas a futuro, ¿no?
In 1987, the unpublished The Brundtland Report, also known as Our Common Future, and in that report, the word sustainability appeared for the first time, applied to the concept that we know today. Many years before, it was founded in Arequipa, the Grupo Inca, with the vision of always working with the future in mind and caring for nature, so that it would always come along with us.
Y lo primero que yo vi en esta empresa hace muchos años fue un brochure que decía trabajando con la naturaleza. Trabajando con la naturaleza creo que ha sido el dogma, o más que el dogma, la gran visión que hemos hecho para desarrollar muchos negocios o muchas acciones o muchos productos acá en el Grupo Inca. El rescatar la alpaca negra, el hacer el primer fundo que se llamó Sayagi, que después lo convertimos en Pacomarca, siempre ha sido trabajando con la naturaleza.
In order to understand the alpacas, their genetics, and the dynamics that were generated with their breeders, we converted a 1,500 hectares field on the heights of Puno into an experimental scientific research station. Pacomarca has provided us with a lot of very valuable genetic information, which has allowed us to improve the quality of the fiber in terms of thickness and softness, isolate and enhance characteristics sought by the market, such as black alpaca and other natural colors. But above all, Pacomarca has become a reference in terms of breeding practices, kind treatment of animals, and good business practices.
Este trabajo se extiende a los criadores de alpaca y eso les da valor a ellos, porque esta investigación, un mejor manejo de sus rebaños, una mejor selección, una mejor esquila, automáticamente genera valor para ellos. Y valor es una mejor paga por su trabajo.
And in addition to the responsible work in the field, we have taken advantage of every opportunity we have had to reduce our carbon footprint in the industrialization processes. For example, we heat the water we use to wash the fiber. Using solar energy, we clean that same water using systems based on bacteria to return it as clean as it arrived. This whole set of practices has made us feel proud and allowed us to grow, thinking about the future. Our traceable alpaca project, for example, is an excellent product that has been very successful among our customers. But when we wanted to take it to new markets, we find some objections.
La persona que se encarga del mercadeo de productos me dijo, lindo tu proyecto, era una chica joven, muy inteligente, lindo el producto, pero necesitamos una certificación. Si no hay una certificación, para nosotros no tiene sentido pagar un sobreprecio por el proyecto que nos estás presentando.
The issue of certifications had always been on the table, especially in relation to traceability, but it was difficult because for alpaca, a practically niche fiber, there were no international standards and no big certification companies offering a valid certificate. But we had an advantage. Our own shearing system developed in Pacomarca, which was born with the intention of promoting good treatment of animals and ensuring a fair price for breeders, gave us very good information about the origin of the fiber, and even more, made transparent the history and breeding standards of each small producer.
Finalmente conseguimos hablar con SGS que nos certificó el proceso. Yo puedo decir, hoy este producto viene de la comunidad X que está localizada en tal punto del Perú o de Puno con tales coordenadas y pertenece a la señora tal.
Having a traceability certificate and knowing that our standards could be competitive at all levels, we seek to certify the chain of custody, which in the language of sustainability means that the entire process that is carried out until obtaining a commercial product, from the breeding of the animal to manufacturing, it is respectful of people, animals, and of course, the environment. And to certify the chain of custody, the Textile Exchange Organization created the Responsible Alpaca Standard.
Es un proceso muy estricto, sería largo comentar al respecto, pero es un proyecto bastante interesante que puso a prueba todos nuestros sistemas de control y documentarios de la empresa, y lo pasamos con éxito, y orgullosamente podemos decir que Inca Tops en tiempo récord, durante toda esta pandemia, pudo certificar como planta y cadena de custodia el RWS, que es el Responsible Wool Standard, el RMS, que es el Responsible Mohair Standard, y el RAS, que es el Responsible Alpaca Standard. Entonces tenemos estas tres certificaciones como planta y como cadena de custodia.
To achieve these new certifications, especially the one referring to alpaca, Paco Marca played a very important role again.
Hace una semana hemos recibido la comunicación del auditor que hemos pasado sin ninguna observación, Paco Marca. O sea, todo el trabajo de muchos años ha sido validado por esa certificadora y nos dice, oye, han pasado ustedes sin ninguna observación.
But the work does not end there. Paco Marca is an experimental station. What we have done there is to develop the systems and relationships to be able to bring these good practices to native breeders, to make them more competitive and thus ensure the sustainability of the entire business.
Y más allá de eso, no solamente nosotros estamos yendo con Paco Marca, sino que estamos yendo con un productor muy importante y estamos asesorando a este productor para que su producción también tenga esa certificación, lo cual va a garantizar un volumen interesante de fibra para todos los clientes que demandan este producto de fibra certificada.
We are sure that as the effect of these certifications impacts the prices and profits of the producers taking this path, more communities will seek to follow the example and strengthen the entire chain, so that there will be more trust and more work opportunities for everyone.